today my final project of a subject for my major has finally ended, and so basically I've been working on this one video project, like video project, a group of six, starting from the very early of our semester till today. We like make our own videos about like one video per group about happy, enjoying, flourishing university life kind of things, like the famous fat, and we have to make a video from 10 to 50 minutes long. And I was in charge of mostly everything. I'm gonna talk about that later, like in detail. I was in charge of editing, and honestly, and we choose like this. We rate each other's videos in groups, and at the end, we pick like who got the highest rating, and that video's gonna compete with other classes, with the same majors. And our video lost, but we are not even sure if it, like, what place it was. So there are six groups in total. I think it was our ones were second, not because our ones were like one of the best, not because other ones were really really bad. Like they were so crappy. Like the edits were like way too much, or like literally no edits without subtitles, and the actings were really bad. Like, and like while I was working on this project, I had lots of conflicts with my teammates as well. Like they didn't want to spend the time. So, for example, I have no classes on Monday, and same goes for this one girl in our team, and she didn't want to come to school just to shoot this video, which is part of the school task, like assignment that we are all working on. And so like we all had to reschedule for this one goal, and like it was tough, but we did manage. The storyline were like there was supposed to be so many scenes between the character developments and like till the end scene, but like they were all gone since we couldn't shoot them. And like since I was in charge of literally everything, it was tough, but also at the same time, like I wanted to say this, first and foremost. While I was editing and while I was looking at the result, like looking at the final edited version of the video, I was like, oh my god, like I was gonna be the worst, like this is so bad, like the storyline's fucked up. So many things are missing. Like I was planning for something much better than this. I wanted to do a lot better than this. Like this is so a lot worse than the version of the video that I was thinking, that I wanted to do. And I was like, I was so feeling bad about it. And but like right now, after everything's done, I actually am so glad that I carried this project. Like I carried this out. Not alone though. Like there was some dudes and this one girl who helped me a lot, while who was very cooperative and who was very eager when it comes to shooting. Although her part was short, like she always followed me, and she kind of helped me out to get the angles right, and to set the things, and like prepare for the shootings and the scenes. And like at the end of the day, I'm so happy that I did carry this out alone. Like if I did not, like I think I would have kept on imagining, like, what if I did it, what if I did it alone, what if I edited, since I love editing videos. Like I loved editing videos before this YouTube channel. I had another YouTube channel about a video gaming, and kind of flopped. But yeah, like so I'm so glad. First things foremost, I'm so glad that I did carry this out. I did edit everything with my own taste, although like not everything went in my plan, as I wanted to. But I'm so glad again that I did everything that I could. And the result, although the result wasn't as good as I expected it to be, I again, like, I'm so happy that I actually did it. But also at the same time, when the professor was announcing the first place, and it wasn't us, inside of me, like something, this weird thing happened, because it wasn't even something that like I was doing I was spending like hours every single day. Like I only spent what, like 30 minutes to maybe an hour sometimes. Like when there was a shooting, I had to back send the videos to my laptop and uh, do some little bit of like cut edits and things like that. Really, really basic things, and looking for like background music and kind of things, recording them, trying to see like if it fits with the scene or not. And like it wasn't something that big, but inside me I felt this weird feeling of shame, like like what a fucking shame. I genuinely wanted this, like in my inside of me, I can tell, I can honestly tell right now, but I wanted this, like. So again, like I regret that I didn't fully commit to it, because it's not like I did everything that I could. Again, I feel like I could have told her about the things that we want to shoot, and also like there were so many days that we could shoot, but I just wasn't. I was kind of reluctant on texting them in the group chat, like, okay, today we're gonna shoot this part, and you guys have to group like at least at one in this spot. I didn't do it because I also was really lazy, and like I just kept on kind of regretting things that I didn't do. Like I could have done much better than this. Like again, I did the most of the work again, but like that's not the point. At the end of the day, like if the result isn't as great as it could be. So so again, like the point of this story is that I felt like something inside me was kind of voided after finishing this whole project. After watching the video out, and like everything's just done, like everyone rated, and this video will never be shown to others, and like it's just gone. Like the project's over, and just like that, I lost the, like I feel like I lost this opportunity to shine. To actually try my best and like do everything I can in this one video, and actually like get the result, like how much I could be. And I feel like I lost that opportunity instead of just losing this competition. And also I feel like I'm talking, I'm kind of regurgitating this topic, but I talked in most of the videos that I shoot lately, is that I don't even think that a person, like I can even understand something without going through it. So it's a concept that I talked a lot again, but it's simply that you don't understand things that you never been through. You know, for example, like in case of love, I've been thinking a lot about this, like not just specifically sexual love, but like partner, a partner or a friend, like an actual virtual, I mean, friendship of virtue kind of friend. One side of me, so I have two sides that are consistently consistently in clash inside of me. One side is keep telling me that I'm just way too young and am not, and am not experienced enough. Like I haven't seen and talked with that many people. I haven't seen the world that much yet, and I just have so many things to learn more. So it's obvious that I'm very lost when it comes to finding a partner or a friend. Who's who will genuinely see me and I'll see them, and understand each other's persona and love each other. And another side of me is like, so like the first side is like, okay, you just gotta, it's not the kind of thing that you can understand right now, so you just gotta, and it's not the kind of task that you can understand. You only gotta focus on the things that you can do right now, and it's like a task for the future. And the other side of me is keep telling me that if you don't think about this matter, like it's like your life task. It's not some kind of like a hobby, like piano or gym or basketball, like something that you can just pick up, and like if you don't like it, you can just drop it. It's not something like that. Finding a partner, finding a friend is finding an actual friend is your life task. Is like someone who can see, who can develop your consciousness, and someone who will validate and recognize you. It's a lot more important and will take a long time. So you will have to start thinking and constantly looking for opportunity, looking for like chances and opportunities to to find these people and to like to accomplish this matter, like to keep on thinking about this matter. Because at the end of the day, if you don't, if you just reluctant, if you just is it reluctantly, if you don't think about these things, let's say like you might not be in a relationship in the future that you actually want. You might just end up with a person you who ended up in the right at the right time. So for example, you're pushing 35 and you just have to find someone and get married. So you just find this girl who seems nice, and you just get married and you regret that choice for the rest of your life. I genuinely hate that so much. Like that's like my nightmare. Not that specifically marrying someone that I don't actually like, but have to but ending up marrying that person because of social pressure or any kind of pressure that I have. But like the idea that of living, choosing something so important without considering the consequences, I think I'll hate myself so much. That's why I'm constantly thinking about this matters that aren't really necessary and solvable as of now, like currently. But I feel like I can't do anything besides that. Like what can I do? I actually like finding people outside of my circle, and every single time when I feel like I know this person well, or like I feel like this person might be the person, might be the one, then they tend to do things that are out of my boundaries. So yeah, like those, that's also, and also like on top of that, on top of these two ideas inside my head, inside me, like keep on clashing each other, another me is telling, you know what, like you have all these faith, boundaries, rules, all your own preferences, but at the end of the day, if this one person just comes to you in your life at the right time, and let's say like in reality, I'll just be honest. If it's one girl, blonde, let's say like my preference, like blonde girl, blue eyes, whatever, like really fine girl comes to me and like flirts with me, then all these fates and boundaries will be absolutely demolished in like in a second. And I can't say it will happen or not, but like I feel like I just didn't go through that. So if I actually experience it, like I might convince myself that this is the right way. And that's what I'm also afraid of. So the whole point of this is that I do not know anymore. Like I do not know if I'm just talking in a way that just sounds correct, and like if I'm just articulating my thoughts, my ideas inside me, like there's clumps of ideas inside my head, trying to articulate these ideas in a better way, but these are not reality. Like I haven't gone through any of this. I haven't gone through any of like actual reality things, actual real things. So again, like I feel like I'm just talking, I'm just yapping, like I'm just rumbling about things that I don't even know. And the part that scares me the most is, what if I don't know like the real important part? What if I'm missing that part? Just like how things that you don't even know, but you don't know, are a lot, like a lot bigger, like has a lot greater impact in you than the things that you know but you don't know. So again, maybe I'm just overthinking. Maybe I'm just thinking too much about things that I just cannot simply understand right now. But it's just like one thing that I'm certain about is that you have to go through things, like other than just keep on thinking. So it all comes down to, again, it kind of relates with the idea of world rewards actions instead of thinkings. Thinkers, which is true. Again, like it always wins. That argument always wins. It seems, because feelings cannot be actually understood. I feel like you can understand the mechanisms and reasonings and like convincing ideas behind the actions, but you will never be able to know like how it feels to do the action. So yeah, that's about it in this video. Thank you for watching.